There's a kind of survival knowledge that never made it into military manuals or bushcraft handbooks because it was never written down at all. It lived in the hands of mothers bent over candlelight, threading needles through thick wool felt at the end of exhausting days, sewing not decoration but desperation into the linings of their children's coats. Welcome to Fieldcraft Chronicles. Today, we're stepping away from the trenches and into the homes behind them to uncover one of the most quietly ingenious survival techniques of the First World War era. The hidden identity kit, stitched by hand into children's winter clothing. By 1914, Europe had fractured. Civilian populations in occupied Belgium, northern France, Poland, and the Eastern Front zones faced a terrifying new reality: displacement, checkpoints, and the ever-present threat of separation from family. For parents, the coat on a child's back became the last line of defense. Heavy outer garments, typically thick brown wool or military surplus felt, chosen for durability against brutal winters, were the perfect vehicle. A skilled hand could open the existing lining seam along the inner hem, create a flat pouch no thicker than a folded document, and close it again so cleanly that even a searching hand might miss it entirely. Inside went folded identity papers, a small photograph, a few coins, sometimes a handwritten note bearing a relative's address in another country. The coat became a vault. What makes this technique remarkable from a fieldcraft perspective is its elegant economy. No new materials were required. The lining fabric of a heavy wool coat is naturally double-layered near the hem and chest, offering a natural cavity that requires only careful unpicking and restitching to exploit. Parents reinforce these pouches with tight, small stitches, the same technique used to repair canvas field equipment, because the pocket could not afford to fail. Waxed thread, when available, added a degree of moisture resistance, critical in Central European winters, where a child might be caught in rain or snow for hours. The outer profile of the coat remained completely unchanged. This is textbook fieldcraft, thinking maximum function, zero signature. For the modern bushcraft learner, there is a vital lesson embedded in this history. The soldiers who survived the war's longest campaigns were rarely the strongest. They were the most adaptive. The same mindset that drove a soldier to line his trench floor with salvaged timber offcuts to prevent trench foot, or to use rendered animal fat as a waterproofing agent on leather boots, is the exact mindset these parents applied to a child's coat. Concealment, preparation, and redundancy. These are not military concepts alone. They are human ones. A child who crossed a checkpoint with a hidden coat had a second chance if everything else failed. That margin of survival is what preparedness has always been about. These garments rarely survived. Wool degrades, wars end, and people move on. But a handful of documented examples held in Holocaust memorial archives and Eastern European textile collections still exist, their hidden seams finally opened by conservators, their small folded papers carefully unfolded for the first time in decades. They tell stories no official record captured. They are fieldcraft artifacts every bit as significant as a soldier's entrenching tool or a sniper's ghillie suit, because they represent the same fundamental human drive, to endure, to protect, and to find ingenious solutions when the world offers none. In today's world of preparedness and bushcraft, we talk often about go bags and EDC kits, but the hidden coat is a reminder that the most powerful survival tool has always been ingenuity under pressure, and that survival thinking belongs to everyone, not just soldiers. Next time you reach for your pack, Think of those hands in candlelight and what they knew. If this episode opened your eyes to a corner of history worth remembering, subscribe to Fieldcraft Chronicles and share this video with anyone who values self-reliance, history, and the enduring art of survival. Every share keeps this knowledge alive.